everything kind of turned out to, I wouldn't say worse, but at least a different way. That yeah, she ends up with the Chloe that we knows now. Dyeing her hair, liking punk, and yeah, just having the fun of her life. And also, in this case, dropping out of school. I mean, was it right? Was it the best choice of what she could have done? Probably not. But is she more happy with that? Probably yes. Also, since we left Seattle. Who would have thought what will happen if we didn't leave Seattle and if we stay... if we didn't leave for Seattle and stay here in Arcadia Bay, maybe our whole life would be different. Maybe Chloe will still be
what do I
this
see
cute,
here
sweet
in
child,
the trash box?
loving her family, her dad, and Max. But then everything turned out differently, and the only one left was Joyce for the longest time. Oh, pirate flag. Okay, we have a doll. I think it's a doll. 2 dolls. And a bomb, of course.
Ready? I guess. But isn't your mom gonna freak? She's probably cooking with the radio on. She won't hear a thing. I bet she'll notice a hole in the floor. Trust in science, Max. Even when science means blowing shit up.
Did you say so? But I see Chloe was already... was already a rebel in her teenage year. And what's gonna happen? Let's see. Nothing. What a bummer. Oh! Actually something. But it was awesome!
Tell me that wasn't the coolest thing you've ever seen!
Okay, you're insane. This was amazing. You're insane.
You're insane. That explosion was massive.
Yeah.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Pretty sure your mom would think so. Let's hope she didn't hear. When she asked me to get rid of my old junk, she never specified how. But I guess I better do some actual cleaning too.
Do you need help?
I'll be excavating the closet. If you see anything else to trash, help a girl out and chuck it on the pile over there.
Trash. No, there's actually a palette called Trash, okay. And this is it. A new episode. Square Enix.
Feels like I've spent half my life hanging out in this room. Probably because I have.
And you guys are the best friends.
I can't believe those days are all over now.
Oh, okay, so you're going very soon to Seattle, I suppose. Not so cool. Especially since you never wrote some letters.
In a few days, my whole family moves to Seattle. I have no idea when I'll see Chloe again.
I know.
This could be my last chance to say goodbye. But how do you tell your best friend that you're leaving her?
Oh, she didn't know. Oh. Bonus episode. Farewell. I mean, I didn't know. She didn't know. But this might make it even tougher.
I better help Chloe with her cleaning. And while I'm at it, I can take one long last look around this place.
But yeah, I didn't know that this is how it is in in her past. I mean, how was the situation between them that Max has to leave to Seattle, and that this might be actually a more complicated situation than I thought before. When we are playing Life is Strange, the original game. But yeah, now I kind of see why Chloe's a bit unhappy about this whole situation in the future. But I think there's also nothing really what we Max can do, right? The only thing we can do is telling her and making sure that we will be able to keep this friendship ongoing.
Okay, what do I see around here that belongs in the trash box?
And at the end, it's really all up to you, Max. How you would like to give her the news and how she will react is also depending on her. Our good friend Chloe. Our best friend Chloe. Forever.
Live fast, die young, and go out with a bang. Rest in pieces, doll.
But this can go to the trash for sure, right?
Chloe's had this hung up on her wall forever, but neither of us can figure out what happened to the last panel. I hope Dr. Kloenstein's okay.
The Adventurous Adventures of Super Max and Dr. Kloenstein. Crime fighting has really soared, soared since you created those rocket booster. Of course, the power of fight does tend to make things easier. Dr. Kloenstein? Yeah, I don't know what happened to her. Who knows? Maybe this might be foreshadowing. But let's not think about it.
Chloe's mom wanted us to go through this pile of old clothes and find stuff to donate. Instead, we played dress up for an hour.
Which kind of makes sense. Because you need to try the clothes and see if you still like it, right? Unicorn?
Chloe's always preferred imaginary animals to real ones. Well, besides Bongo, of course.
Bongo Cat! Okay, you guys probably already know this game Bongo Cat that is going viral currently, right? That everyone is playing it, this idle game on Steam, where you pretty much just play Bongo Cat by typing. I'm doing that too. It's just pretty cool. They're so senseless and meaningless, but it's just fun to have it running, you know? Maybe you guys should also try it out. Okay, there's some concert tickets.
This was our first unsupervised concert together. It was so much fun. We were supposed to see another show next month, but...
How sick was that show?
The sickest.
Yeah, man.
I've been working on my moves for the next one. Check it out.
It's pretty cool.
How about you? Any new moves?
Not really.
No, not yet. I guess I'm still recovering from the last show.
Fair enough. All right,
Yeah.
back to the junk mines.
I guess so. And then we have, okay, what is this? Board games.
Chloe and I haven't played this game in forever. And I'm pretty sure it's missing pieces.
So this will go to the trash, but I will do it afterwards. This will definitely not go to the trash.
Let this box of trash be a sacrifice to you, oh almighty Glowy Bear.
I mean, I have something similar. I also said glowy something cutesy creature. I just don't know what exactly this creature is. It's just lying on my table.
Okay, what do I see around here that belongs in the trash box?
There's a report card for what?
As usual, Chloe's grades are better than mine. I still kick her butt in PE though.
Okay, Earth Science A, English A minus, World History A minus, Pre-Algebra A, Spanish, oh sí, señor, señorita, whatever, A minus, and Physics ED B. I mean, Chloe used to be such a good student. I mean, not the A plus student, but still a very respectable student. I mean, better than how I was when I was a student, for sure. But yeah, but then everything kind of turned out to, I wouldn't say worse, but at least a different way. That yeah, she ends up with the Chloe that we knows now. Dyeing her hair, liking punk, and yeah, just having the fun of her life. And also, in this case, dropping out of school. I mean, was it right? Was it the best choice of what she could have done? Probably not. But is she more happy with that? Probably yes. Also, dude, since we left Seattle, who would have thought what will happen if we didn't left Seattle and if we stay, like if we didn't leave for Seattle and stay here in Arcadia Bay? Maybe our whole life would be different. Maybe Chloe will still be
What do I
this
see
cute,
around here that
sweet
belongs
child,
in the trash box?
loving her family, her dad, and Max. But then everything turned out differently, and the only one left was Joyce for the longest time.
Ever since I started taking photos, Chloe's hung them in her room. It's like my own private gallery.
Which is kind of cool, no? Kind of cool. Well, what is this poster behind? Okay, I don't see it. I mean, I can't see it. I mean, I could lie down in the bed just to see what she has to say, which is exactly what I will do, to be honest. Let's do it. Let's see what she has to say. I still can't deal with the people who are wearing shoes
It's so
in the
hard
house.
to believe. This room, this house, this town, all in the past now. Or soon to be.
To be honest, you should have told Chloe this much sooner.
Who even am I without Chloe? She's the one who's always starting things, pulling us into adventures.
And also in trouble.
I
But yeah,
can't
I agree.
imagine life without her.
Yeah, we never know
Maybe
what we are
I
doing,
haven't
right?
told her I'm
In
leaving
Seattle.
yet because I still can't believe it's real myself.
To be honest, this would be a very nice answer to know what Max did in Seattle. Because she disappeared for 5 years, right? There must be some adventure that we could have known and play, right? Because at the end of the day, Life is Strange is just such a nice and precious series that I would like to see more of it. But this might not never come out, who knows? And I still have to play Double Exposure yet. This is what I will do. I can already tell you about that. I will definitely play Double Exposure after this game, so you guys can already look forward to it. And yeah, I think there's nothing more she would like to say, so I guess we just jump out of the bed and continuing checking what can land in trash and what not. And I think this is what we will do. Let us continue. Okay, there's a camera.
Hey, what's your dad's camera doing in here?
Dad said I could bring it up here for you to use. He's tired of watching you drool all over yourself every time he uses it. His words.
Your dad is the best.
Sure. Just don't ever tell him that. We need to keep him on his toes.
Okay, if you say so. But yeah, let's take a picture of everything.
You're off to a great start.
So let's check the picture actually. But is it cool?
Actually, it's kinda cool.
Oh yeah, so that's cool. Can open the drawers and see what's inside. Maybe some privacy, please. No privacy for you.
I was lucky to survive Chloe's magic phase with all my fingers intact.
Okay, also up in the trash to you. Sure. This is acceptance letter, like the school or.
I bet Chloe's parents were freaking out when she got this letter.
Ah, it is probably about this petition, right? To the parents of Chloe Price. Dear parents, congratulations! Your child, Chloe Price, has been accepted for September 2008 admission to Blackwell Academy. We have offered places to approximately 100 students out of 1,200 applicants. Your child excelled in all criteria for admission. Oh yeah, she was a very good student, seems like. Just now she's more cool, I guess. An open house for admit students and parents will be held on March 26th, April 2nd, and the deadline to inform us of your intentions regarding admission. Your admission reply form is included. For those who require financial aid, please contact Blackwell's Office of Financial Assistance. We look forward to welcoming you and Chloe to the Blackwell Academy family. Sincere, Marco S. Gonzalez, Director of Admission.
I still can't believe you're a Blackwell Academy student.
Yeah, how is
How
it?
is it?
Oh, the classes are incredible. The teachers are actually smart. And the lab is legit. Petri dishes for days.
What about the students?
You like science, huh?
Are they as stuck up as you thought they'd be?
They're fine.
Okay, push forward, say nothing. Okay, Let's say push a bit further because I would like to hear. I mean, I'm here for you. You can tell me everything. We are best friends, right?
Chloe, you're terrible at hiding your feelings. Is everything okay?
I don't know, I
Tell me.
like hanging out with normal people. Like
Normal
you.
people, huh?
Thanks. I guess.
You know what I mean. I hate fake people. You're real.
Thanks.
But that's exactly what Elliot was saying, right? That you are real, that Rachel are fake. Which I don't believe that she is. She is, I think, very real. Because she actually said that she don't like this whole family of Amber, that everything is an act. So yeah, Elliot, I think you are wrong. Elliot, I think you really, really are wrong. Because we know how Chloe is ticking already in this phase of her life. That no matter who, she is the real one. She hates lies. She would rather take up the truth. And I think in this case also Rachel is on the same part on that.
Okay. What do I see around here that belongs in the trash box?
So it was already like that they were meant to be spending time together and becoming best friends. And in this case, I feel like Max will be the one that is kind of standing out, which I don't really know how to feel about that. But at the end of the day, there's no reason to talk about what ifs, since we already know this is something this will never happen and can never be. Okay, we have a backpack.
People say a lot of things about the Prescott family, but this is pretty cool.
What do you mean, the backpack or?
People say a lot of things about the Prescott family, but this is pretty cool.
Ah, you mean the Blackwell? And that's why, because you don't know Nathan and Sean yet. But yeah, I mean from the outside, I think they're pretty cool because they're paying, giving a lot of money to Blackwell. They
Okay, what do I see around here that belongs in the trash box?
try to give a lot of people jobs, but then at some point they like to control the school just because of the big donation, to put pressure on Principal Wells, and also canceling some of the jobs that they created due to their real estate project. But yeah, until then it was pretty cool to have them. No way you're throwing away the
I
shark.
think Chloe used to call this guy Mr. Sharky. I doubt she plays with it anymore.
Of course she
I
she
can
does.
never tell if Chloe is my best friend because she makes me do crazy things, or despite it.
I don't know, but this crazy thing was okay. I mean the firecracker was not so dangerous, to be honest, and you were wearing glasses, so it's fine. Safety glasses.
Chloe's been beating me for a while, but that growth spurt could come any day now.
Chloe. Yep, there's no Max here. I just realized. Which, okay. I mean, this is not my house, of course. So what do we have here? A jawbreaker. Definitely trash, right?
We bought this as a gag years ago. I honestly can't believe Chloe still has it.
I mean, how can you even eat a jawbreaker? I'm just really wondering.
Chloe's had this hoodie for years. It's her favorite. I don't think she'd mean to throw it away.
Okay, so I can save the hoodie and throw everything away if I want. Okay, anything here?
Chloe's such a nerd. She hangs on to all her old textbooks and school supplies.
Yeah, but then she also tell in the game, in one of the previous episodes, that if she's trying to escape Arcadia Bay with Rachel, none of these things she will take with her, which is, I mean, fair enough, to be honest. And if her skateboard,
Chloe keeps trying to get me to hop on her board. I'd rather take pictures.
and then drawers. Anything here to trash?
Whoa.
Seems like.
Talk about embarrassing.
What is this about? Shady mesh abbey. What is this actually? Ah, boys band. Okay.
Whoa. Talk about embarrassing.
Doll's head, sure. Okay, now I'm pretty much done with everything, so let me try to throw things away. For example, this board game.